welcome to Busch Gardens. This is the second that I've done from here, and if you're curious to get a very comprehensive vlog from this park, one of the best ones I personally think I've shot, and very epic, was done here only 2 years ago. But we're back because at that visit, Iron Gwazi was built, but it wasn't open. This time, we're gonna get on it. And of course, because that last vlog was an hour and a half and had on-ride POVs in it, we won't have much to cover in this one, other than things I hadn't done. Obviously, the aforementioned Iron Gwazi. There is also Stanley Falls, which is open today, and also Falcon's Fury is reopened, which is nice. So we'll try to get on that as well. Busch Gardens Tampa, one of my favorite parks in the world. Let's do it. Now the lighting in here is perfect to sort of give you the perspective of how this theming is just so authentic and really gives you that feel of like a settlement in Africa, if you will. Maybe the Serengeti, for example, as it's actually based. But obviously a permanent fixture here is the haunted house. This was one of the more unique ones. It wasn't that actually effective when I did it last time. It was an interesting idea. Definitely check out the vlog as I have a walkthrough of it. We are entering the jungle. I have never been on Stanley River Falls, and now I get my inaugural ride on it in December. Hopefully this will be a dry one. Legendary no matter what.
Please stand behind the green line. The gates are now closing. We hope you enjoyed your ride on Iron Gwazi. Please lift it up on your left paw and unbuckle your seatbelt. Collect all personal belongings and exit quickly and carefully to your right. Thank you for riding Iron Gwazi and have fun with the rest of your day.
Have fun, enjoy your flight.
the center of the park, so they actually had to close the queue for Iron Gwazi, so that was a very smart move. And I managed to get a front seat ride and that amazing POV. At least I hope it turned out. That was a wild ride. Obviously my first time in the front, but wow. Now I'm not going to be able to really make sure if the front or the back is my preference, because both of them were standout rides. This is an unbelievable ride. It's absolutely lived up to its expectation. The speed that the train carries throughout is unbelievable, but the death roll, well, that is something to my heart, and probably the best element that I think I've ever experienced on any roller coaster. Iron Gwazi, what can you say? Everybody's already said so much. The praise is definitely worth it. I'm glad I finally got here, and now that I've done it, I could probably do a list of the best coasters in the world. 500 in. Festival Walkway. It's time to actually see some of the festive offerings here at Busch Gardens, because it's obviously night. Now this area is going to actually liven up for the fireworks later on, and it's mainly just an area to get some beers and libations before the big event. We actually were here for the festival during the Halloween event that we were here for, which was the Food and Wine Festival at that time. And get some great shots of Iron Gwazi. I forgot on this side too, which I probably should have taken advantage of earlier. But a couple hours time, this whole area is going to open up for a Christmas event. So if we have time, we'll come back for it later on. Of course, it always depends on whether or not we're in a queue for something at that time. So we're going to go around the park again. This will be the third loop around, but we're going to go back the way we came, all the way over to Montu, to hopefully end the night, as we now know that Iron Gwazi will not be the conclusion. We'll escape the spring tap room here. It is full Christmas in this area, without question. Some great visuals I hope I'll be able to capture. And the Christmas Village Sesame Street wise, of course, which we've been through somewhat already. I actually have to warm up a bit and hustle because, yeah, despite the fact that we're in Florida and I'm Canadian, it's actually pretty chilly here today. It's around 10 to 9 degrees Celsius, and I don't have my jacket on. As a foolish Canadian, it's like, yeah, I don't need that. Oh, these light tunnels are getting to be a bit old hat now. Short years ago, the dangerous rumor was that this ride was going under the knife. Thankfully, that has not been the case yet, but because we're here, that means you always got to get a ride on Kumba. You never know when it will be your last. Hopefully never. still, if I wasn't so spoiled, maybe, it would be in my top 20, top 25 coasters still. It's just such a fantastic ride. That Heartline twist that dives into that small little camelback that leads into the Cobra Roll is one of my favorite sequences in a roller coaster ever. The speed it takes, the roughness, the aggression. This is a ride that's uncompromising. It does not care what you think about it. Kumba is one of the best rides in the world still, and long may it be so. All right, let's carry on. I didn't really cover it earlier as I was worried I'd get caught, but the new inverted coaster that's supposed to be opening here at Busch Gardens next season, construction of which you can only see through this little peephole. And it doesn't really matter because there's not much of it, really. There's really just some clearing going on. Looks like footings and foundation work has kind of started, but no other major progressions other than that. There's a new family inverted coaster from B&M, and it'll be the second for this park from that manufacturer in that style. I know. That's right, we are on Falcon's Flight or Fury. I was hoping to get some good shots of the lights up here, but we're on the wrong side to get that.
Did they double check that?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, let that body hang. Woo. Easier every time. In the park here, there are fireworks to come. We do want to get on Cheetah Hunt, hopefully, and Montu are our priorities before we leave the park. However, Serengeti Flyer was still on a 40-minute wait as we just came from that area. It's just a little bit too long of a wait for that, as I've been on that style of ride before already this year. Although it did look impressive during its run, as you do get a little bit of an inversion, as you know, it's got a little bit of power to that S&S Sky Swing. So maybe on my next visit. Okay, we're in Cheetah Hunt to just test this theory to see, you know, if they're maybe just not fudging the numbers, keep people from coming to this ride. I don't think it's that bad. Let's have a look. I have a feeling they're fudging the numbers on this Cheetah Hunt. That's it, a final ride on Cheetah Hut. That was a good call as well because we got in that line just before it closed and managed to get that front and an on-ride POV. Fantastic ride, definitely exactly as I remembered it. Big fan, I do like that ride. That launch actually leading into the corkscrew pretzel sort of elevated bit is quite intense. Also, I definitely enjoyed that hill beforehand leading into the pit before you got into that pretzel too. Very enjoyable. Perfect way to end our night here at Busch Gardens. Of course, it doesn't even mean mentioning, but everyone's favorite section of Cheetah Hut is that zigzag curve leading into the cave just after the inversion and that sort of hill leading into the pit or the bridge drop. But that's not worth mentioning because everybody knows that it's been on Cheetah Hut. Anyhow, we're all done here. Just going to give you a nice walkout.
Probably good.
Sadly, that's going to have to be it for the video from Busch Gardens on the way out here, as the main camera is all out of power, but just in time. Fantastic day yet again. It's been a little bit of a different visit for me this time, as I had a break in between when it got busy. I didn't get on Montu, which is almost sacrilege to even say, coming to this park. I also didn't get on Shikra. I didn't get on Tigris, but those rides I've done the last time. 2 rides on Iron Gwazi, a front and a back, night and day. I have to say I'm happy with that. And Cheetah Hunt. And other rides too that I got to fit in during this very unusual visit here to Busch Gardens. I also forgot to mention that I missed an amazing finale there on Cheetah Hunt as the fireworks were going off and we were just loading the train, so I just missed a chance to hit that pretzel element as, say, the fireworks were going off. It would have been amazing because they were going off just behind it. But, you know, that's for maybe another time. It was only 5 minutes of a fireworks display, nothing special. And there's going to be one at SeaWorld tomorrow for New Year's Eve, which I'm going to be at as well. So hopefully I'll cover that too. But great day at Busch Gardens. Like I said, it wasn't perfect, but I wasn't expecting it to be because it is the holidays. It's very busy, it's cold, it's packed. The rides were open. That's all that matters. I didn't expect Stanley Falls to be open, so I was very happy to get on that. I wasn't expecting Falcon's Fury to be open, but that was open. For a pretty relaxed day, like I said, this is just one of the best strolling parks in America, without question, and one of the best zoological parks / theme parks in the world. Maybe light for flat rides a bit nowadays, as when the bigger crowds come, you kind of notice that as the queues get a little bit crazy. But don't believe what they say, because 2 times out of 3 the queues were completely not in the right as far as the times are concerned. So earlier in the day and later in the day, they definitely skew those times a little bit. Don't know what's going on with Montu, but hopefully those issues will be sorted out by the next time that we'll get here, because Kumba was running great as always. And yeah, it doesn't seem like that ride has anything, or has a short life ahead of it by any means. I know that rumor is long gone, but hopefully it is long gone, because it's a fantastic ride. Great park, amazing park. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be back here for another 2 years, as per the last time I was here, because that's when Epic Universe will open. It's probably the most likely time that I'll be in Orlando next. But for now, I'm very happy to send off my day here at Busch Gardens successfully in Tampa. Thanks guys for dropping in.